The road to hell, they say, is paved with good intentions. And for people who care for or know people with depression, that the path that you tread with those people is paved similarly with the best of intentions, but sometimes the best intentions actually work against the purpose with which you had in mind. My 55th birthday has come and gone, and my ex-wife decided she was going to not throw me a birthday party as such, but you know, she likes to celebrate my birthday against my wishes, but yeah, I put up with it for her sake. This year, however, she made a big mistake that actually made me feel worse than I normally feel on my birthday. She bought me a bunch of cards. Now there's that one, which is the one that she bought and she signed for herself, which is, just wanted to wish you a happy... Ooh, is that birthday cake? Because that was like all of the cats I've had. Then there was this one, which looks a bit like my second cat, Shadow. And inside she put, "Happy birthday, Dad. Love, Shadow." Because that's what she does. She sends presents and cards from the cats. And she got me two others. This one, which looks a bit like my cat Blossom, but it was what she wrote inside that made me feel really down that day. "Daddy, I loved our times together. I want you to be happy today. Love, Blossom." That sounds a really nice sentiment, but it just made me miss Blossom, and I've already got the anniversary of the death of my first cat, Merlin, today, 5th of June. It's the 11th anniversary, and he will have been dead almost as long as I had him soon. And her loss was very sudden, and as I said, I don't do well on my birthday, and that just put the knife in. And then she also gave me this one. This one looks a bit like my Merlin. This one looks a bit like a cat that we used to see as I was taking my ex-wife home. And it's just got happy birthday in it, and it's got, she's added Daddy, Love, Merlin and Tiddles. Well, Merlin, fine, but Tiddles was nothing to do with me, and that's another cat that has died, as far as we know. Someone left a candle burning in Tiddles' spot, but Tiddles wasn't mine. And I know she meant well, I really do. And I know that her wanting to celebrate my birthday is with the best of intentions, try to cheer me up. But unfortunately, those two cards, the one from Merlin and one from Blossom, had the opposite effect. In fact, it was the Blossom one that hurt me the most, because I know Blossom and I had a really close love, familial love, and it killed me when she had to be put down, because the other two cats I knew were on their way out. Merlin, I knew for about a year that he was on his last legs. Shadow, it came on quickly, but I knew it was coming. He was already ill by the time I'd got him. But Blossom, it killed me because she was off her food and had to take her in to have a biopsy taken of something on the roof of her mouth, and it turned out to be cancer, and it was only 2 weeks between the operation to take the biopsy, the results, and her having to be put down. And to have that sentiment in the card, saying that she wants me to be happy, she really loved the times. I know Diana meant well, but it hurt me, because I didn't have Blossom for as long as I wanted. I had her for about a year and a half, if that. And it was so unexpected. 1 minute she's fine, the next minute she's got terminal cancer. And there's nothing that could be done apart from put her out of her misery. And now, and then to add a cat onto Merlin's card, which at least would have been, it was just happy birthday. To add a cat that was not mine to that card, I wasn't its dad. I wasn't its human father. Not like the 3 cats that I did have, Merlin, Blossom and Shadow. I felt paternalistic to them, and they looked at me as the head of the family group. But I know it seems nitpicky, but this is the sort of thing that can really fuck someone up if they've got depression. And I miss my cats. I wish I could have another one, but I can't afford it. I might be able to afford to do the day-to-day running expenses of a cat, but if they got ill, I haven't got the money. I haven't got the money to pay for insurance to make sure that covers most of the bill. And going to the vets is too far. The closest PDSA is over an hour away by bus. And it just hurt me at a time when I really didn't need to be dragged down anymore. So if anything else, I know this video is a bit airy-fairy, but if there's any lesson to be learned, this is it. If you are the sort of person who likes to try to cheer someone up if they've got depression, and if you're the sort of person who likes sending cards from pets, anything like that, for God's sake, think about it first, especially if you're still sending them from deceased pets. Just say, happy birthday from. Don't put a message that just drags up feelings that you'd rather stay buried. Anyway, thanks for watching this episode of Depression Diaries. Hope to see you again soon.